So guys, today at 6 PM, EA released another Future Stars SBC. We got the Kubo SBC. He's an 88 rated right mid, and he actually looks like a decent card. And as you can see in the background, we have already unlocked him. And in this video today, we're going to try this card out to see if it's an item worth picking up or not. It looks like a pretty solid card, really good pace, dribbling, and also passing stats. So hopefully with the right chem style, this card can become something pretty good. So yeah, let's get into things. So this is the team we're going to be using Kubo in. He is left-footed on the right side, so in-game I might actually switch him to the left. But it's obviously good to see that he does have a 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. Now let's quickly jump over to Footbin and let's chat about what chem style we are going to bang on this item. I am thinking we go with something like Sniper because I want to boost that Composure because it really isn't that great. Obviously you could go with something like Deadeye, which would also be beneficial to this card, but I'm thinking Sniper at this time might be the best option for him. His current price at the time of recording is around the 140k mark, so his price doesn't seem too bad, but it also doesn't seem too great as things stand. But hopefully we'll have a better idea of whether that price is worth it after trying out this card. So let's get into some games and let's see what this guy has to offer in matches. So in Kubo's debut, we actually come up against this. Yeah, not the most amazing side. Drogba puts the ball over the top. Kubo's done well to get to it. Can he keep it in? He can, but unfortunately the cross just didn't have enough on it. Kante down the wing, finds Kubo. We're going to try and get inside with him. Scooped past one. Ball rolled past another. He's been knocked, but he's still got possession. Takes off the shot, but Hernandez gets the blocking. Pogba drills the ball out wide. Here's a chance for Kubo to show his pace. And he's showing really good pace here. Can we get the ball inside? We can. He finds Pogba and... oh, he's been taken out. We've got a penalty. Trent puts the ball down the wing. And once again, Kubo has something to chase. He's going to be in pursuit from Mendy. Puts the ball inside for Pogba, who really should have scored there. There was like a delay. I pressed shoot and he took like an extra touch, which is unfortunate because I think a first-time shot would have gone in the back of the net. Well, at half-time, the score is 0-0, which is pretty unfortunate to be fair because Kubo probably could and probably should have had 2 assists to his name. For the second 45, we're actually going to switch him onto the left side just to see if we can get a bit more out of him in that role. And at some point, we're also going to play him centrally as well. Kubo now with space to run into. He's going to get past Semedo with pace and a good bit of strength too. Can he keep possession here? He's going to win it back. No. Chance. We let the ball run through his legs. Can we get into some space to bang the ball across the box? We can. Chance for a tap in, but Anderson can't convert, but Pogba will. And eventually, we get ourselves the lead in this game. I didn't mean to dab that as the automatic celebration. Okay, so full time has come around, and unfortunately Kubo doesn't have too much to show for his debut. No goals or assists, but we did see he was heavily involved in some good attacks and should have been credited, or should have at least had some assists. The next team we face is a full Premier League side, which features a couple of pretty solid players. He's got that player moment, Sarr, and also, I believe that's a team of the group stage, Raheem Sterling on the wing. Drogba with an early ball out wide, which finds Kubo on the wing. What can we do from this position? Oh, tried to come inside, but Sarr got to him first. Tried to LB and put my foot on the ball, but it wasn't to be. Oh, nice opportunity. Can we get to that? Kubo's done well to beat Robertson to the ball there. Can we score off this? Left-footed strike. Oh, unfortunately, not the best shot. I was going for the near post, and I really shouldn't have there. Kubo comes inside. Opportunity now. Crosses with his right foot. Felipe Anderson surely should score, but Luiz saves. I hate headers in FIFA 20. I absolutely hate them. One thing I'm noticing regularly is Kubo is never the more advanced man. It's becoming a regular thing that Trent and Pep Guardiola run ahead of him. Nice play there. Really nice play, but Kante unfortunately is offside, is he? Oh, good play. Oh, I wanted play on there. Why is this game like this? I have a clear advantage and a goal scoring opportunity. Let me have my advantage. Opportunity to come forward. Kante brings Kubo into the mix. Puts the ball inside and Drogba will get a tap in. There we go. We get the equaliser. Kubo flicks the ball over a defender's head and then goes for the volley. That would have been a great goal. Half-time has come around and we are all square at the break. And we are going to be playing with Kubo as a central attacking mid in the second half. Hopefully he can do a decent job in that role. I'm losing my voice. Chance to counter-attack now. Kubo links up with David Villa. And now he's being put through on goal. Here's a chance for him to get himself on the score sheet. But Alexander Arnold's caught up to him. But David Villa is there to put the ball in the back of the net. Kubo now with an opportunity. Slides the ball through for Felipe Anderson. And now we've got a bit of space to break into. Anderson gives the ball to Kubo. Goes for it on the volley. What a goal that would have been. Denied by the post. Kubo beats one. Can he beat the second? Oh, he's done well to dispossess Sarr there. Come away with the ball. Get the finesse away. And that's... Oh, he's hit the post again. And Anderson on the rebound, unfortunately, was offside. I've hit the post so many times with this guy. Anderson slides the ball through for Villa. Villa puts the ball inside. Kubo gets to it. Can he score? Yes, he can. He finally gets his goal. A bit of luck was involved, but I'm happy with that finish from the tight angle. And after that goal, my opponent decides to rage quit. Never really understand why people quit after it gets past the 80th minute. You may as well stay till the end, but it is what it is. That was a much better performance from the future star. A goal and an assist in this fixture. So, after a few more games with the Japanese attacker in my team, what's the verdict on this 88 rated Future Stars Kubo item? I thought it was a good card. It was a good card, but I didn't feel like it was a great one, if I'm being honest. This item definitely does have a bunch of notable positives, but it's also got a couple of negatives, which, in my opinion, do hold it back. Like I've said, it's a good card and it's definitely usable, but I do feel like there are many better wingers available in Ultimate Team at this point. Anyway, let's break things down. First of all, let's chat about his pace. He has insane acceleration, and off the mark, he feels very freaking quick. He's got 99 acceleration and 89 sprint speed, so he reaches that max speed very quickly, and he's very quick on the 10 as well, which is nice. Obviously, his sprint speed is good, but it's nothing too special, so he can be caught up eventually by some defenders, but his initial 10 pace is very, very quick. In front of goal, how was this guy? To be honest with you guys, he was a bit of a post magnet for me. In the 4 games I played, he hit the woodwork several times, which was quite frustrating. But I thought his finesses for the most part were relatively solid, and also his shot power isn't that bad either. But he definitely wasn't as clinical in front of goal as maybe I would have liked. But yeah, these things do happen. Positionally, how was this guy? This is where I kind of have an issue with him. Now, I think this is less down to his positioning and work rates and more down to his reactions, because this guy is slow to react to situations, and that can be quite frustrating. You'll have seen in some of the clips when I'm making runs down the wing with like Trent and that, and I want my winger to be sprinting forward to get forward so I can through ball with Trent. Kubo just was slow to react to them situations, and that was really frustrating because I wanted to get this guy on the ball as much as possible to try him out, and yeah, just sometimes just wasn't making the runs that I wanted to see. How was this guy's passing? Solid for the most part, to be honest. I thought his short passing and long passing were both very good, but his crossing I thought was pretty average. So if you want to use this guy as a winger to create chances, I probably would advise a passing heavy chem style to help out with his long passing rating and his crossing ratings as well. Dribbling, the guy's brilliant. He's a very good dribbler of the ball. He feels very agile, and he's easy to skill with as well, which is very nice. So I'm very happy with his ball control and dribbling ability as a whole. One thing I do have to discuss with this card is his composure. When under pressure, you certainly do notice it in game because he starts taking heavier touches than normal, and his passes and shots are definitely not as effective when this guy is under the cosh, so to speak. Finally, how is this guy from a physical standpoint? Not great, to be honest, overall. Hasn't got the best strength or aggression. Occasionally will battle for the ball against the weaker fullbacks, but for most part, most defenders are going to be able to shove him off the ball, so you've got to use his dribbling as best you possibly can to avoid would-be defenders. I was very happy with his stamina though, because even though I was using him a lot, he didn't seem to tire too much for me, which was nice. Have to say, out of all the positions I use this guy in, left wing, right wing, cam, striker, I thought cam was his best role for me personally. But yeah, there are better attacking midfielders in the game, in my opinion. Nonetheless, what is my overall verdict? Is this card worth picking up? 140k for this item, I don't think is bad value, but I also don't think it's great value, to be honest. As I say, you can pick up players of this same caliber for cheaper on the market, in my opinion. Rather than spending 140k on this untradeable, if I'm being honest, I would be happy just to play normal Usman Dembele on the wings. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this card. I'd only advise picking this card up if you're a fan of the player or the clubs he does indeed represent. So guys, those are my thoughts on the Future Stars Kubo. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do leave a like rating on it. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on this item. Are you going to do this SBC? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.